Senator Perot, would you lead us in the pledge, please?
I would be happy to, Senator Rayburn. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. All right.
I think I could be sitting on the floor chair. Oh.
If they come in, I'm going to motion to adjourn. All right.
Do you have any thoughts?
Nope. Are we all set or?
I think we're good.
Okay,
Take it away.
all right, so we're gonna open up the hearing. Look at this, I get the gavel now. All right,
Motion to go into exec?
there's a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none. Conversation, let's see, SB 109, is there a motion?
Interim study?
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none. SB 111 FN,
Second?
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none? Yep. SB 226 FN, suspending the application of new landfills and establishing a committee to study the feasibility of incinerating solid waste.
Move interim study?
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none. I haven't asked anything on consent. Anything you want to do on any of these on consent?
I would move consent. Can we go back and move consent on all three, or do we have to do them individually? Move consent?
On SB 109?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move consent on 111? Second. All in favor? Aye. Nope, no, it's you, sorry.
Ouch!
Not my committee.
All right. It's habit. And consent on SB 226, is there a motion?
Move consent?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none. SB 231,
Move ITL? Second.
discussion. All in favor of ITL?
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none, is there consent? Second.
Mr. Chair, if I may, we're also forgetting to decide who's taking him out.
Yeah, you're taking them all out.
Sorry, we're moving too fast.
Yeah. I apologize, yeah. Who wants to take that one?
I'll take.
Senator Pearl, take that one out. Who would like to take 111 out?
It's my bill. I'll do it.
Senator Waters wants to take that one out. Who wants to take out 226? Senator Rosenwald, would you like to take that one out? Absolutely. And Senator Pearl, would you like to take out 231?
Sure.
All right. And did we finish the vote on 231?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to move a lot slower now. HB 171.
Mr. Chair, I will move ITL.
All right. Discussion. Sorry. All in favor of that motion?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Move consent. She opposes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I will move consent if the gracious senator will allow it.
I can barely hear.
Would you agree to consent though?
What was the vote?
4-1.
Yeah.
All right. HB 2,
Somebody's gonna take it up.
yes, it's consent and on unanimous on consent, 4-1. Senator Rosenwald was the dissenting, and I'll take that one out. So HB 221. Now I prepared an amendment for Senate Bill 111, but I'm going to ask for a committee amendment to replace all for H.
I move a committee amendment that has the.
I'll move us pass on the bill first.
Okay, and seconded by me. I second it.
So I will move, what will be a committee amendment that is now currently numbered 3034.
I'll second that. And I'll talk a little bit about it if you don't mind. This is a bill that we've already addressed in the past. And we passed this committee. This bill, this was a previous bill, it went to the House and they passed it. But at the same time, we had an issue in committee of conference. And so we negotiated with the chair and they're in agreement. And so we're reestablishing our commitment to this bill. And basically, this bill, if you read in the amended analysis, I think they did a really good job with this. It defines advanced nuclear resources and includes options alongside with renewable energy sources for utility services. It sets limitations and guidelines for investment in distribution electric generation. It clarifies the coordinating duties in nuclear development and regulatory activities. It allows the Department of Energy or the electric distribution utilities, or both, to issue requests for RFPs for multiple year agreements for energy in conjunction with or independent of any attendant environmental attributes from electric energy sources, and coordinates with one or more New England states in issuing the RFP. That's a mouthful. It modifies the scope of capacity and limitations for community solar projects, which includes expanding the annual cap for low, moderate income community solar projects from 6 megawatts to 12 megawatts. That's what we agreed with, right? And it allows group net metering members to sign agreements with multiple group hosts as long as their combined allocated loads do not exceed their total load. And this was agreed upon, and I think this is a step forward. I think New Hampshire really needs to get out of the dark ages. And this is one way to help us move forward. This is long-term thinking and advance, and at the same time, we're expanding a little bit of the net metering. And so there's some immediate relief or immediate help, but also there's a long-term vision, and we got to start somewhere. And I think this is one of the areas where we as a state can start looking at growing. Without energy, we can't grow. And so I really appreciate your help with this, Senator. I really do. And any further comments on this?
Yeah, if I may.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to speak in support of this, and I thank you, Mr. Chairman, for finding a way to move forward. It was tough at the committee conference last time that we couldn't get there, but that was then and this is now, and I appreciate that we're able to do something on the community solar, while we were not expanding the definition of municipal host. I think this will enable this pilot program to move forward, and we've also raised the from 100 kilowatts to 500 kilowatts limit, and then the 6 to 12 will be very helpful as well. And I hope that what it'll mean is that these projects will demonstrate through our community solar that is a workable solution for a lot of folks, and we can revisit the idea of expanding the definition to include more people like those who have affordable housing in municipalities and schools and other such. But this is a very good step forward, and I agree that we've got to get ourselves ready for the future. And I also appreciate, Mr. Chairman, what you're trying to do about utilities and potential procurement, especially as it may relate to small modular reactors, I suppose. And here we are. Thank you.
You verily. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Committee, yep.
Of the committee amendment, aye. Any opposed?
Move what to pass as amended.
Seconded by
Second.
Senator Pearl. Discussion? Senator Rosenwald.
Thank you. Senator Waters knows that I like just about everything about this bill. But my worry about the long-term power purchase agreements is so strong from a financial perspective that I won't be voting for it.
You're being
Even though
very
I voted
consistent.
for the amendment, I have no plans to speak against it on the floor. Happy to see it go on the consent calendar, but I think it's taking a big financial risk for the ratepayers. And I think we should be focused solely on it. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. And I think you're consistent with your concerns last time we addressed this issue. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor as amended?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
No,
Move consent?
Second.
All in favor of consent?
Aye.
Any opposed? I'll take this up. All right, thank you very much. Good, yeah.
Way to go, way to go.
The next one, where's my list? HB 707.
Mr. Chairman, I move to pass and have a replace all amendment that I would like to also offer.
And
Second the motion.
seconded by Senator Waters.
The amendment is 2025-3040S.
Second.
And you have any discussion?
I would love to. So this amendment is a replace all amendment, and it's very similar to the language that we put in House Bill 2. There's a couple of changes that I made to the amendment. Since the House Bill 2 language was taken out during committee of contents, I've had some further conversations with some of the stakeholders, also some of the House members that had concerns. I'm not sure they'll fully get on board with this exact language, but during my conversation, I offered to send it back to them again with a couple of changes that I could make. And then I think we'll probably have some further discussion when this goes back over to the House, assuming it passes the Senate. So if you, just for quick reference, on page 4, line 17, note right here, you'll see that I've added a member of the Conservation Commission, which was a concern that was raised. Yeah, page 4, line 17. I've added a member of the State Conservation Commission to the site, Solid Waste Site Evaluation Committee. And, that was one concern that was raised where we found some compromise, and I put that into this bill. An additional change would be, an additional change would be on page 9, lines 31 to 34. Another concern that was raised is the funding availability to this committee might not be sufficient. And so this is a little bit of a relief valve that will allow the site evaluation committee to seek additional fees from the applicant. But I've capped it so that they can't seek any further than double of what the original application fee was. This will allow them a little bit of room if they find in reviewing the application that it's complicated enough that it will take a bit more resources to get it through the committee. So this will hopefully help alleviate some of the concern that was raised about enough funding being available to the site evaluation committee. Being a fully new process, it's a little hard to know exactly what they're going to need. So I believe that this will at least provide some foresight and forward-thinking resolution to the possibility of it being short.
Further discussion?
So I got a bit more if you'd like it. The original amendment, basically provided a clear, consistent process moving forward, preserves all of DES's original functions and oversight while providing applicants with a defined path to obtain certification through the Solid Waste Site Evaluation Committee, which will also address some concerns we heard from the governor relating to community impact, and DES will serve a major role on this site evaluation committee. The amendment allows DES and the site evaluation committee process to run concurrently, and that will help ensure that applicants are not faced with unnecessary delays or additional hurdles. And finally, it provides applicants a structured opportunity to present their information while also enhancing public participation by allowing more opportunities for community members to share their input through the process. And, one other final point, the amendment also puts in a one-year moratorium, which was another concern that we had. So this follows true to what we passed in House Bill 2 with the 2 additional changes that I've made.
Senator Waters.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. And, I'm happy to support this. I appreciate the adjustments that have been made by Senator Pearl. I think that it's awfully important for us to reach a conclusion to what we're going to do about landfills. I think that it's important that we recognize the initiative and leadership taken by the governor in her proposal in House Bill 2, because that's really seemed to open a pathway, I think, for solving a really difficult problem. And, you know, we've got to protect our environment. And, you know, this is important for people not only in the North Country, but across the state about landfill issues. And I appreciate the moratorium, the Conservation Commission member. And I will say, I know we also have a new Senate bill by Senator Rochefort on this, which, you know, very similar language and so forth. And I think what's important is that your bill, Senator Pearl, will get this over to the House now, and whether they want to accept it or go to a committee or conference, we will have that opportunity to work on it. But the Senate's positions will also be protected by what we have in Senator Rochefort's bill. And again, for that, appreciate the work of DES and of the governor. And I really hope that we will, you know, one vehicle or another, find a way to protect our environment and ensure that there's a reasonable process of site evaluation. And once again, I think that what is key here is the inclusion of the 1-year moratorium, because that's just, I think, essential, because we know it's going to take time to establish a new process and to make sure that we have you know, sufficient control on a process, whatever may come before us. So I'm hopeful, but we're going to see.
We are.
I know you've done a lot of work on this.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
And it's not been an easy topic, to say the least. But yeah, I just want to commend you on all that you've done.
Thank
You really have done a lot. You've worked with the governor, you've worked with a lot of people. So, and I know you've gotten a lot of grief. And I share some of that with you. But we got to move forward. So thank you very much for this.
you. You're welcome, and I hope this is, you know, a good vehicle to further the conversation and hopefully get us on a good path.
Any further discussion? All in favor of the committee amendment?
No, this is 30/40, I guess it's committee amendment, yeah.
It is a committee amendment, correct?
Yep.
Right. So all in favor of the committee amendment?
All right,
Aye. Any opposed?
I move out to pass as amended.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
We can move consent. I don't know if it'll stay on, but I'll move consent.
Second? Third?
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
You know, Senator Pearl, I think given the weight of this issue, that it just might be helpful to have a few words on it.
I have a feeling we're gonna have it.
I suspect we probably will, but I thought I'd at least try. You prefer to not have it on?
I think if you brought it out.
All right.
All right,
I will withdraw my motion, please,
Senator Pearl will take it out.
and I will take it.
All right, our final bill is 723.
Move on to
Repealing
pass.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Discussion?
Ought to pass.
All in favor?
Can we have just a moment?
Yep. You want to? Sure, absolutely. We're going to take a quick recess. Yeah. Go from there. So all in favor of ought to pass?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And I'll take it up. And with that, is there a motion to move out of exec?
So move.
Second.
I want to thank everybody for being here, and we'll see you around the block.
So,
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr.
All
Chair.
right.